Hello everyone, this is Listen to in Primavera 6. We will talk about how to build and specify Primavera data and settings, and this lesson will include 3 videos. In part 1 we will talk about admin preferences, and in part 2 we will talk about admin categories and unit of measure and currencies, and in part 3 we will talk about user preferences and calendar. In this lesson, we will learn how to build our Primavera 6 data and specify default settings to be fixed in our projects, and we can change it or modify it according to our future projects. And this is very important to do it before we start build and insert our company data. So we start in Primavera 6 data, then we can start in our company data. And to insert and specify settings from admin, we go to admin preference. So start in general. This code separator, we can change it, and this is to separate levels in codes. So there is a lot of codes type. There is WBS code and activity code and resource codes and project codes, and we will talk about this in next lessons. Starting day of week, it's very important to specify it Monday or Saturday, so it's depend in your country. About activity duration, here we can put it 6 or 7 or what we need as default duration, but I prefer to put it 0 so we can see it when we insert our activity to change it and put it activity duration. About timesheets and timesheet privileges, we use it. If we use timesheet software, we must specify settings from these 2 pages. For data limits, this to specify the maximum number of levels for trees. So these maximum numbers I inserted. For maximum baselines per project, it's infinity number, and to make sure, if we put it 51, so there is error. Maximum level in WBS tree must be between 1 to 50, so it's maximum 50, and here 25, 25, 25. So this is the maximum number of levels for trees. And to understand the trees, we go to here. For example, this is what we say trees. From here we can go back. So this is the levels. Okay, we back. ID length, also to specify the maximum number of characters for ID. This is the maximum from 1 to 20, maximum 20 for WBS code and project ID, resource ID, activity ID, cost account ID, and rule ID. We go to time periods. Here we are specify a number of work hours. So hours per day, it will be 8 or 6. You can put it, for here we do it 8. So per week it will be 8 by 6, it will be 48, because there is 6 work day. In month it will be 8 by 26, because we have 26 days per month, so it will be 208. And for year it will be 208 by 11 month per year, and it will be 2288. And here it's very important to mark this and activate to allow user to specify the number of work hours. and it's very important to activate, because if users specify calendars, so calendars must match with these settings. If calendar have 6 hours per day and here we put it 8 hours per day, so we will have incorrect results. So it's very important to allow to users to specify the number of work hours. About here you must put symbols, and it's better to be small, 1 or 2 only letters, and anyone read it must understand it. So here we can put M, N, and for hours HR, for days day, okay, D, for weeks we can put WK, for month it will be M, and for year we can put it YR. Now about earned value, this is will be explained in our BMB course, but now we can talk about it. So about this, all this deals with activity, just this one deal with WPS. So if we show this one, activity percent complete, so earned value will calculate it according current activity completion percentage. If we choose this one, so earned value will be 0 until activity end, then it will be 100, and this is when activity start it will be 50, and when end it will be 100. And here we specify earned value, we can put it what we want. And if we show this one WPS milestone, we must specify the milestone for WPS, and milestone, it is important stage in the project, like concrete work. So we choose activity percent complete. And about this is performance factor. Also we can choose what we want. And end value calculation, when calculation earned value from a baseline we can use at completion values with current dates, or budget values with current dates, or budget values with the planned dates. So we show this one. Now reports, we can specify 3 sets of headers and footers, and labels is first, second, and third. And for option, so here we specify time interval for WPS and resource and rule assignment. We can choose week or month, keep it week. And here to allow use of a project architect. And here if we work on network, we must put our server URL, and here to insert the web user, responsible for administrative tasks related to workflow. And here if we like to import and view contract manager, our project information, so we mark here. If URL it's 8, then okay. If 9 and more, we must add our URL here. And now about rate type, we can specify titles for resource and rule rate, and it must be cost per quantity, like here USD per cube meter. Now we close this